Well, too bad we're live. Hope everyone's doing well.
I don't have my face on.
Hurry, put that face on. We always are live because we care, I think.
I mean, it would be worse if
the general
we
consensus.
Came dead, right?
You can't wake up dead. That's a proven fact. So
I don't know. Have you seen Scary Movie? Was it 2? Where they have the how do you wake up dead?
Exactly. So, welcome everybody. If you are tuning in for the first time, we are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn, 2nd edition, every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. We hope you've had a great week or are going into what will become a great week. I know we are all excited for the various things going on. But if you haven't joined us before, this show is brought to you in small part by our subscribers on Twitch and our patrons on Patreon. So if you like the show and want to support the show, that's an easy way to do that. Go become one of those two things. Also, today on our social media pages, we made posts about pre-orders for our 2nd edition starter kit finally being available, and I have one right here. You can for our podcast listeners, that's the stuff inside floating around. But this thing's pretty cool. Just popping it out real quick.
Are we gonna start doing cheesy sound effects from now on, please?
Oh, here,
and now this particular one is broken.
Here, I'm going to Jordan, make random sound effects. I'm just moving this on the screen.
I've always wanted to get into Foley.
Yeah, we actually we put a scream in the box, so every time you open it, it's like
apparently.
Yeah. It comes with 2 sets of 100-sided dice to play. It comes with a double-sided little mat to play on. It comes with a whole bunch of tokens to use for your heroes and your enemies.
I only see 10 sides to each of those dice, sir. I feel lied to.
Well, there's 2 each, so 10 times 10 is 100. Brah. It has the abridged rulebook and the Arcmaster booklet, and it comes with 4 pre-made characters and 4 character sheets if you want to make your own characters and play through. So lots of fun things inside this box, but the most important thing that's inside this box is the opportunity for imagination. Tofu says, unfortunately, affirmed tofu not included. Tufo, wow.
Ah, yes, Tufo. My
Fun
favorite,
fact, though, because Tofu was our first NPC generator patron on our Patreon, her first 2 NPCs are actually 2 of the starter characters that come with it.
Was that,
Pinicky and Brian.
Yeah.
Yarf!
I was trying to remember, like, how did we do how did she name Pinky? You know, I couldn't remember.
Copyright neutral.
Did we get a Dicey McDice face in there?
No, but if you want to make your own Dicey McDice face, you have the tools available to you now. So go purchase that. www.shatteredtabletopgames.com/shop. There you can also find music from our show, free download. Just click on that link. You can find character sheets there to print off on your own if you'd like them. And of course, you can find some of the other merchandise that we have, such as this shirt that I'm wearing, this cup, the hoodie Jordan's wearing, among other things. So,
Reg hoodie, y'all, throwback.
Yep, go there, do the things. Lastly, that was the thing we're most excited about. But the last thing...
Say, David, if people ordered now...
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that well-timed segue. So if you pre-order now, you will be in the pre-order list, and as they come in, they will get sent out. But the key thing here is currently I have enough stock to send 3 copies of the physical starter kit out tomorrow.
Not 2, but 3.
Yeah, so tomorrow. If you are listening, watching, and you want one, there are officially 3 available. So the first 3 orders will go out tomorrow. So if you want one before Christmas, before the holidays, go to the store, order it literally right this second. And I will notify you if it is being sent out once that order is made. If you don't get a reply email saying, hey, I've sent it out, then when the books and the rest of it comes in, it'll be sent out immediately. But that will get to you after Christmas. So thank you, Jordan, for the reminder. The last thing is December, I believe 22nd. It's that Tuesday. We will be doing a pre-recorded session featuring some podcasters as our Christmas one-shot. We'll be taking that week off from streaming live, but there will still be an episode that week. So just as a heads up, it will still be streamed on Twitch like normal Tuesday night, and it will be available on wherever you like to watch our show.
I'm just gonna sit sadly
times.
at this table, like just not knowing what to do with myself.
You're just, I'll be
hot chocolate and a nap.
There you go. Just curl up,
Candy canes, candy corn.
enjoy the chat. I'll probably be hanging out in chat.
Is syrup sugar?
Yes. Then I love it.
Love it. All right, well, that is all I have. I'm excited to get this show on the road. We will see you in a moment for the next installment, because I forgot the episode number, of Shattered Dungeons. And we are back. Welcome, everybody. I'm not going to do that voice all night.
How did they are drunk?
Welcome, everyone. No. Hope you enjoyed
I would really hate to
intro
see a
video.
DM all of a sudden get onset dissociative identity disorder.
Are you saying I should do that?
I said I'd hate it because, like, instead of introing the show, we're like, Is he okay, or is he just doing a character now? Like, what's going on?
The Archmaster is my character. Well, now that that's out of the way, thank you guys for being here, being part of this. We have a fun night planned, full of twists and turns and sadness. The show, this episode, is brought to you by patrons on Patreon and subscribers on Twitch. Go be one, leave a review, make good things happen. Now, tonight, we have with us a lovely group of people, helmed firstly by Nikina, played by Jordan.
Hi, everybody. I'm really excited to explore a whole new world. Also, just want to say, tonight my happiness is brought to you by Butterfinger. Because did you know you can become best friends with global brands on Twitter? Because I do.
I'm not going to provide any explanation for that, and I don't want you to either. I'm going to just
Context
leave
isn't
that to the
necessary for my
imagination.
happiness.
We have Brand, played by Lauren.
Oh, hey, y'all. I feel so unusual.
Speaking of global brands.
Yes. We have Jensar, played by Darth Ray.
Bonjour, mademoiselles. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Zesqua?
And we have Flynn, played by Dion.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Vral says, David talks like the guy from Reg's Audio Adventure. Jordan knows what I'm talking about.
We played Death Trap Dungeon on Sunday night as with Reg, and it was a completely narrated adventure with a very relaxing voice. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay then. A little, just in the ear, just a little bit of this then.
Hey, everybody, are you ready for some ASMR role-playing experiences?
I don't like it.
Yeah,
So,
let's never do that again.
Your mic was distorting as you were doing that, and it made it worse somehow.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, last week, the group confronted Basileus Karnrar in his little winery hideout beneath Brand's mom's house, effectively.
That is not my mother.
I beg to differ.
I do not claim her.
You're not claiming her? Okay.
She needs the test from Maury before she'll believe it.
Turns out I demand a DNA test.
Brand, she is the daughter, or you are the daughter.
Brand, we've got the lie detector results right here.
So pursuing Karnrar through an Azure gate, you find yourself in a weird land. Pursuing Karnrar through the Azure Gate, you step through, falling to your knees on the other side. It feels as though your essence is being ripped from your body. You scream in agony while your essence withers from the lack of abundant potency in the environment around you. The surroundings are lush with greenery and foreign animals, yet there is nothing familiar around you. The sky is a dark gray and a thunderous roar is heard in the distance. The Azure Gate closes behind you. Water droplets begin to fall from the dark sky and the light continues to fade. You must find shelter in this unknown world. And where we left it last episode, you had just pulled out what you had on you, tents, etc., all rolled up in your packs, and we're kind of locking in for the evening. And so we're gonna pick up there. Everyone kind of feels weird because of the lack of potency around you, but you do have a small, very tame fire going to keep you warm. It is a little chilly out. The rain has seen to that. What do you all do?
Well, given where we came from, I think it's remarkably warm.
I'm assuming that rain is something we've experienced before in the Azure, right?
It is, but not like this. Usually, the rain in the Azure generally only
It's made
happens.
of daggers.
It's the Azure, baby.
It's like some acid trip, and it just screams on its way down.
Yeah, so basically every water droplet in the Azure is filled with some level of potency. You guys are not wandering around right now. Keep your tokens in the freaking camp.
I'm looking for the Azure Gate. It's gotta be
It's
around
gone.
here
It's
somewhere.
done. So the rain is coming down, but it has a severe lack of magical potency in it, but it does it does fall abundantly, and that's what you're not used to. Usually in the Azure, when rain is falling from the sky, it's generally on the basically the border between Infernus and Tundris, where the basically hot lava environment is melting the ice and it creates clouds and then falls. And sometimes, wind and potency pushes it away from there and it'll rain in that general area. But this is not an environment that looks like it should be raining to you all.
And it's actually refreshing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Comparatively
like
speaking
this.
to being around magma and glaciers.
The
I do not
sky
like
seems
this
a
at
little
all.
wetter than normal.
I feel strange. I don't like this. Somebody call up that Azure Gate. I don't know where this thing took us, but I don't like it. I don't feel well. I feel crooked.
make an Azure Gate, can you?
I don't know.
I mean, if we find that guy, he'd probably make another one because he likes to run away from stuff.
Karnrar,
you
mean?
Yeah, that guy.
I try to catch some of the rain in my mouth.
It tastes delightful. You are now well hydrated. Hours from now,
Nick.
you'll have to pee.
Peeing is different in when you're not in the Azure.
I don't want to.
There's probably going to be some of those type of changes because our diet's going to change.
Nigna is definitely just getting more matted and wet cat shrunk as this is going on.
So you're actually staying out? You're not like hiding underneath a tent?
I'm confused right now.
No, Brand's definitely like in a tent.
Am I crazy, or is like the ground kind of squishy?
Yet another thing you're unfamiliar with. The grass, the greenery, all of that stuff is actually being moistened and like overflowing with the water. And so the dirt and ground beneath you does become a little squishy. And that's not something you often see. Again, when it rains in the Azure, it's hitting hard rock. Maybe it becomes a little bit muddy, but again, it's localized. Oh, I see what you're doing. Localized to that area. This is just as far as the eye can see past the tree line. Dark clouds pouring.
This is going to be an interesting place if this doesn't stop.
It probably won't stop. This is probably just the way everything is.
There will sideways rain.
What is anybody not? What are these big, tall things? These are some weird rocks, right?
Looking at the quote-unquote weird rock, it is a trunk which seems to be made of some kind of wood, branching out, and there are little tiny plant-like leaves stemming off the branches.
I don't.
Don't touch it, it might bite you.
Then all
Wait, so there's
working
no-
back!
Are there no trees at all in the Azure? Or just different trees? Because we have wood, right?
Yeah, they are much different trees. The trees you have in the Azure are generally only found in Arakiel, of all places. And on top of that, they are made magically. So again, these are just naturally occurring. The ones you've seen are like potted in planters and stuff like that. The what would be considered the forest or park or whatever you want to call it is mostly just animated trees made of some sort of magical energy. So this is...
The wizards have gone crazy here. Look at all of the trees they've made.
I'm sure there's a trap everywhere.
I just can't. I got the strangest feeling. All of a sudden, Nick just pops his claws. I gotta. And just starts scratching at the tree. Oh, this feels so good, guys. You gotta try this.
you somehow seem more at peace.
Oh, this is good.
Now, Jensar, I see you walking around the camp. What are you doing while it's raining and getting dark?
Jensar is frantically picking up rocks, plants, sticks, whatever kind of debris is just laying around. Not to gather, but like picking it up and like trying to draw the potency from it. Mm-hmm. Like I'm trying to find that connection. Man, I need some potency, man.
Try as you might, you really can't feel any. You feel some coming from you feel some coming from inside of you and inside of your comrades, but it doesn't flow through everything like you're used to.
I just imagined a Diction Jensar trying to become a potency vampire.
Suck it out of them.
Jensar is like hovering behind people. Give me your potency. Neri, thank you for the raid.
Neri.
Look at that. The Valor Knights come to raid you. They came armed with good vibes. Well, thank you. Good vibes indeed. Welcome.
I already know
you
what
have
you were
come
saying,
from
but
far away.
tell us how fantastic the remake was. Awesome, I know, right?
Woo, woo. You guys, so wonderful. So Jensar is slowly transforming into a potency vampire, so that's good. Good, Neri. They are in a very peculiar green land, and everyone doesn't know what's going on.
Nikina is just sitting there scratching a tree, not understanding why he's inclined to do so and why it feels so good.
Yes. Now,
Jensar has just discovered that there's potency in my comrades.
Brand is just huddled up under a blanket in a tent,
You're
rocking
like
back and forth.
We're gonna wake up in the
intently
middle of the
toward-
night with him just like trying to take it out of our bodies.
Oh, I will slap you.
I've got a halberd. I can get it out of your body.
Oh my.
Dang, brutal.
I don't think that'll work.
I have explosives
now-
for you.
Flynn, what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking at the wasted hard work that I had going into getting this fire thing started. I think the next thing we need to worry about is food. We only have so many rations. They're going to run out. Is there anything running around or crawling or...
Not that you
Just
see
all of you?
immediately. Oh no! Oh no,
Are
that's
you
not
made
good.
of meat?
I'm edible. Now you hear some noises, and when you got here, you heard some noises of some animals nearby. But you have no idea what those animals would be, if they're, tasty, if they can be eaten. Maybe they're poisonous. Who knows? But right now, while it's starting to rain, you really don't see any kind of like skittering about.
Are there fish in the Azure?
Not the way you think. Azurian fish are like...
Is there any way that I would think to go to the stream and look for critters in the water?
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, the one time we thought we had found a river, it was literally a stream of potent energy.
Right.
Through the air, yes.
Yeah.
We've seen a few of those.
So it's been a very long day, and you guys have, again, made some kind of shelter for yourselves. I'm going to throw my device on the table, and then Gorik's going to walk into one of the larger tents. Callisto is going to walk into a tent that she is sharing with Brand.
There you are.
Vral says, plants are poisonous and animals are venomous, David. Thank you for the correction. Now I know.
This is Australia.
Now in the Azure, to my defense, plants are venomous and animals are poisonous, so I kid. Now, do you guys kind of start to hunker down for the
fantasy
evening?
world. I can use the words I want.
Gotta be rooted in reality.
What was the actual question before I interrupted?
Are you guys going to try and rest for the evening?
Yeah. I'm going to also suggest to Jensar that there might be potency in that stream over there.
Since we have no idea where we are, should one of us like keep an eye out for something? Not it. Nick in his tent now is trying to shake off all the wet fur as best he can.
I'm pretty sure it smells bad in Nick in his tent.
For sure.
I will keep first watch.
Okie doke. So, you guys rest for the evening. Jensar, you're keeping first watch. Are you going to like peek out from your tent, or are you going to sit in the rain like a sad boy?
I'm actually thinking a lot about what Flynn just said. So once they all go to sleep and I can have the potency all for myself, I'm gonna go investigate the stream.
Rude.
Okay. So, Jensar takes first watch and immediately abandons you guys.
Are you really surprised?
Can I just say, without having to move the actual tokens, I'd like to think after discovering the tree, Nikina has moved his tent over next to it. Just as like a comfort.
You know what? That sounds like exactly something that he would do. So let me.
Are you going to do it?
I'm going to move it just for you. There you go.
Look at
Now
that.
your scratching post is right next to your tent.
You just hear soft purrs and an occasional.
I can't purr.
Neither can I. I'm not even going to try.
So as everyone kind of hunkers down and begins to rest, Jensar, you approach the stream. What do you do?
Don't cross it.
What does it look like?
It looks like water flowing on the ground. Doesn't look like potency, you know the difference. But looking into it, you see like sediment rushing through it. It's an odd amalgamation of water, debris, there's some plant life, and it seems like the plant life near the water is even more green, more abundant.
It draws life from the river. I'm gonna kind of step into it.
You are now wet. As you step in, you sink a little ways. Kind of, your feet get engulfed in the mud and sediment at the bottom of the stream. The water rushes around your boots, and it's probably about calf to knee high, depending on how far you let yourself sink into it.
And we haven't encountered like water really like this in the Azure.
Not like this.
Right. So I'm just like in just complete wonderment, like touching the water and Like, this is magnifique. But since I can't draw potency from it, I'll head back to the camp and just kind of like peek out of my tent.
Okay. Hold on, chat's trying to make some things happen.
Channel point.
So Jensar is just kind of hanging out in the river still. We'll see what happens. Now, Brand, I saw you move your token around a little bit while Jensar is kind of quote-unquote keeping watch. Are you doing anything? Are you resting? What's up?
Oh, no, that was me just because of the angles. I couldn't see what was happening. And I wanted to see what was happening.
Oh, gotcha.
So I had to move so I could see.
Yeah.
Brand is sleepwalking about to get a good angle on Jensar.
Brand is still breathing into a paper bag in the tent, so.
You're hyperventilating.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, you're coming to realization that your mom is not necessarily a great role model. You're in a different land now. Everything you've ever known is gone.
I was trying to find my people, and now I don't like
really
my people. This is my life. I never thought I'd be here. What have I done? Who am I? What am I gonna be?
So, Jensar, there it is. Jensar, as you're kind of exploring the water a moment, you decide now's the time to get out. And as you are kind of trying to get your bearings and safely remove yourself from the river, you notice that there is a flash flood happening. And the channel point redemption of Make My River Grow, you are pushed downstream a good ways. You aren't necessarily fatigued. You almost drown because you don't really know how to swim that well, especially not feeling the potency around you. And so you have what one could consider a near-death experience, floundering around on your own trying to get your bearings.
This is amazing.
Would you like some sound effects to go with it? Yeah.
I'm all mad. I'm all mad at the river.
I'll get you, river.
One day.
So you find yourself on the opposite bank from where you started, a little ways downstream. How do you get back? If you get back.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna wander up this way.
Okay, you make it all the way back to where you just were.
First
Do I see anything of interest farther on?
Not really. It's just more. Yeah, you see the little stream widen. There are more trees. You're definitely in a kind of dense forested area.
Lame. All right, I'm gonna try and jump across.
Roll a stamina check. I need a roll from chat for the opposed roll.
Fail. Roll, chat, roll. You got this.
Bananas.
Star Heart.
116.
Whoa!
Not bad.
He is an expert jumper.
Versus Michaela Wow's 18. So Jensar, you do a front flip across. Yeah.
I'm French. I'm doing parkour.
There you go. You stick the landing.
He's like skipping across the water like a stone.
Yeah. As you return, you notice that Nikona has moved his tent from inside nearest the tree and has made a little hole for himself to scratch the tree.
Such a strange little creature. And
What was
sitting down, crossing my arms.
So
This
Jensar's
place is terrible.
terrible.
You just see like Nikita on his back with the tree. I don't know, I kind of like it.
You fastened your tent to make like a lean-to so you can curl up against the tree.
Yes.
So, lightning cracks the sky and hits a nearby tree. Specifically, the tree between Goric and Brand's tent, not the one Nikina is on. It catches fire, and the limbs that were split from the lightning strike crash to the ground. The fire attracts something large. Its footsteps rumble the ground as it nears. Now, everyone is still asleep. Though roll a general check to see if anyone wakes up. Jensar, you are still awake. Still awake, rather. Still awake? That's how your character would say awake. Yeah.
How did I roll the same as Flynn?
So
Well, that was weird.
yeah, that is pretty cool. 37 for
Buddy
Goric, Rashinobi. Good roll.
Buddies.
So based on this, is that everybody? Jensar, Flynn, yeah. Everyone is
Goric
still
and
asleep
Jeeves.
except Jensar. So Jensar, you hear the rumbling footsteps. You see the fire. What do you do?
Oh, we did.
Well, my initial instinct is to run. But instead, I'm going to aid my friends here because my cousin's over there with Brand, and I don't want her to die.
In her sleep, you hear her muttering, "I'm not afraid to die."
Oh, well, I'm out then.
I'm just surprised the lightning didn't wake us up.
You guys
I
rolled
jump
poorly.
out of my tent.
Okay.
I jump out of my tent onto my feet and do my best dying giraffe alarm call.
Oh,
Wearing pants.
No pants.
I love that I understand that reference.
all right. So, everyone, you get a second general check with a plus 20 bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes
Nikina
my best
doesn't
roll tonight,
eat it.
ladies and gentlemen.
Brand, you are now awake. Nikina is awake, and
There's fire. There's fire.
Flynn.
Tree, what?
Get out. There's fire.
Give me a roll check.
Tree
Flynn,
what?
you're up. So everyone is up. There is fire. Fire bad. Roll from chat, please, for Goric.
Gorik's panicking right now.
Vral with a 65 plus 20. Goric is awake. Is what he does to wake up. You guys exit the room, and there is just so much fire. It really does seem like you guys are in a bad place right now. All of your tents and belongings are nearby. You can hear the rumbling still off in the distance. What do you guys do?
I start packing up my tent and stuff. I put on all my armor, and
Okay.
it is time to move.
What about
Pick a
the rest of
direction. It
you?
doesn't matter which one, guys. Pick a direction. Let's go.
Maybe we go away from that mad stomping.
Slap wards.
Like,
Nikina slaps a ward. Flynn, you pack your tent up. Goric begins following suit, seeing Flynn's example, and begins packing his tent up.
I'm gonna miss you, Tree.
They're everywhere.
But this one is special.
They're everywhere. Does anyone else pack up their tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh, my
mean, I
tent.
guess I should gather it, but it is awfully close to this fire.
Callisto assists you. So now that that's happening, you hear from behind you the footsteps. They are right on top of you.
We are caught between a rock and a hard place.
Everyone
Or
roll
monster and
initiative.
fire.
Between Goric and what?
Chat, I need a roll for initiative for the undisclosed enemy.
Classic.
Quinn bursting into action. I'll also need a roll from chat for Gorik. Nikona with a 63, Brand with an 86, 99 for the monster, and 52 for Gorik. Alright, so as it nears.
As it fires.
Yes.
As it wherever you are.
Looking to where the steps are coming from, you are met with the dull eyes of an ogre wielding an extremely large warhammer. As it sees you,
there.
it enters a rage and begins running towards you. It nears Callisto and swings. This is not going to be wonderful.
Goodbye, cousin.
I'm not afraid to.
We just see her character token yeet across the map.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. The first attack is a miss, 35, 67, I believe, is a hit. So is a 101. So Callisto in total takes an undisclosed amount of damage. Yep.
I mean, I warded her if that helps her armor rating.
This is physical damage.
I mean, yeah. I said armor rating, not damage reduction, David.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't help in the slightest.
Oh, good.
Heather, I tried for when you find out why you're dead later.
Jensar, you're up.
I'm gonna go right here, and I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow. No special potions or anything. I'm just, because I don't know what this thing is exactly. We don't have ogres in the Azure, I'm guessing.
Correct.
Ugh.
Ooh, that doesn't look great. You take a shot and it just glances off his skin.
Ah, immune to arrows.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I guess.
This is going to be a rough fight, everybody.
Is that what the ogre says?
No, I'm asking because if so, we're going to be in for a rough night. Brand, you're up.
But appropriate.
Tofu says lightning hits near Nikona's foot as a warning.
Brand
That's the
is
nicest
going to
mean thing she said about Nikona.
come running up after seeing him nearly squish. Can I do it from here, or do I need to be like on top of this guy?
No, you're good where you were.
Okay. And whomp him with my shield once. And oh, wow.
31 is a miss.
Twice.
104 is a hit, though. How much damage?
That is 16.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go. Oh my!
Okay. You run up, hit, and then retreat immediately.
Yep, basically.
After Brand, it is Nikona.
Go get him, Nikona.
Out of curiosity, is Callista still on her feet?
Yeah, she has not taken her turn yet.
Okay, she's not unconscious though.
No, she is hurt, but not unconscious.
Nikona's gonna pop here and try and give him 2 scoops of claws.
2 scoops for big.
Boots.
Ogres?
That's yet.
I'm waiting on your attacks to see what I fill that in with.
Oh,
What kind of scoops we don't know?
Natural 69 means a 101 is a hit and a 38. So 2 scoops for 1 hit. How much damage?
Oh, 32. I meant to write 23 and I wrote 32 for those bonuses. My bad.
Okay, the first one's still a hit though.
Okay.
After Nikona's turn, it is Gorik's turn!
Oh, I was just popping him once, and then Okay, Callisto, we need to maybe fall back a little bit, and then just kind of like, boop.
I am going to die.
Not behind me.
She follows
Nick and
your.
supposed to stand in front of me.
She follows your lead back to behind Brand. Gorik walks up as you guys motion out of the melee, and Gorik's gonna take some swings. So chat, roll it up.
Roll that beautiful attack footage.
Yep. While
see some
that's
crits.
while that's happening, Flynn, you can take your turn.
All right. I am going to Naruto run down this way and come all the way around in between Gorik and the tree here to get.
Gorik in the Tree sounds like the worst children's book.
Yeah.
Real big shout
good
out to
band's
Tofu with a natural 1 in chat. Gorik has successfully hit once and planted his sword in the ground on his second attack. He is stuck.
Gorik, you're not very good.
You had a 1 in 100 chance.
You had
Yeah.
one job.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
Don't do
Jay
this one.
Crutch with a reroll. Reroll it, Tofu.
Let's see.
All right, so while I'm waiting on that reroll, good work, chat. Or Gorik won't be stuck. Hopefully, maybe she. Who knows? So Flynn.
If she rolls another nat 1, I mean,
Yeah,
Gorik is
that's-
just gonna die. There's nothing we can do about it.
So Flynn runs behind the ogre and begins a stabbing. And let's see here. That was some good attacks. 57, 65, and 45. All of which do not penetrate his thick skin.
Oh well, I guess that just about does it. I yell, maybe we should push him into the fire.
Ooh. +1 experience for a good idea.
Are you saying we should cyberbully him?
I don't know what cyberbullying is, but maybe grab him by the leg and try to trip him in that direction. I don't know. You get on all fours and I just sort of push him over.
So you get Gorik takes his second swing and it looks like it's going to plant itself in the ground, but it hits a sturdy rock and skips up with a 39 instead of that 1. Still doesn't hit, but now he's not stuck. Now at this point, for whatever reason, you all feel a sharp pang of potency leap from the sky above you, and it hits Nikana.
Blah.
Oh, great. Now the weather has gone from a light rain to full-on rain and lightning storms as it hits Nikana. So centered around Nikana is basically a thunderstorm. So congrats.
What's happening?
As it begins to rain harder, the fire seems to die down on the tree.
Just out of
Oh,
curiosity,
no.
was 70 a hit? Because I just realized it did plus 15 and not plus 20.
70 is not a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How died down is the fire?
It's about halved right now. As it continues to rain, it'll dwindle.
Okay.
So, everyone's gone with the exception, so we're back to the top. This big old guy is going to literally smack as hard as he can Gorik to elsewhere. He hits. Gorik goes flying 1, 2, 3, 4 squares back. He lands just on the other side of you, Jensar. And he kind of scrapes the dirt into into like a little small trench. And all you hear him say is, "Ow!" And then he takes a step forward to where he can hit literally each and every one of you if he so chose. And he is going to make an attack against all of you simultaneously because you are in his front 180-degree arc.
Don't forget that +2, guys.
Yep,
Maybe
so
it's a good thing I didn't hit him because I think he's forgot about me.
Possibly. That is a critical hit against all of you.
Oh, good. Good.
You all are going to take.
You're all going to die.
You all
I
take
think I'm gonna be looking for
76 damage.
Oh my.
This is not magic
Just a
damage,
French
it
bean.
is straight damage.
Well,
That is his whole turn. Pretty good turn for him.
Bridge of death and chat, everybody.
Oh, what a great topical idea. Bridge of Death and Shat it is. Jensar, you are up next.
well. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is use a lovely little injector of health potion on myself.
Okay.
Like, ow!
It hurts so good.
So that gives me 20 plus. Where'd it go?
So
Ruin. All right, and then because drinking a potion is free.
Yep.
Okay, so then can I get between him and that tree, or is he up against it now?
He is like in between them right now. He's like on the front side.
Okay, where would I have to position myself to trip him with my halberd?
That is not possible.
All right then, I'm just gonna hit him with my halberd then,
Okay.
because ranged weapons have no effect.
You run up and try and slash at his shin with an 18, which does not hit.
course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm just like fanning him.
He says, that scratch make feel better. No, I don't know how he talks. Jensar,
I like
that's
to
your whole
believe it's
turn?
more eloquent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
Brand, you're up.
I would like to kind of come around here. How fiery is the fire at this point?
Let's see. I'm waiting till... Oh no, it would have died down at this point. So it's about like that. It's
So
just
there's-
kind of 2 squares wide.
But there is some fire.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna better you than me. I'm gonna kind of move around here. And I'm going to power attack with the shield. I don't get the bonuses, correct?
What do you mean?
Get half.
Oh
for
yeah,
power attack.
half of your attack bonus.
Half of the attack bonus. Okay, so there's that. And so I'm gonna kind of bang him with the shield to sort of try to push him towards the fire there.
Okay.
My
Roll
friends
your-
always said I was built like a brick outhouse.
Oh,
And that is a
my.
crit power attack.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, how much damage do you deal normally?
Oh dear, so that is 16 normal.
Okay, so that makes it 32. Do you get a bonus for it being a crit on top of that?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, you just dealt 64
I
damage
don't
then.
remember.
Good
I
hit.
don't have any notes to that effect.
He staggers to the left and puts his foot in the flame. He's not on fire just yet.
I'm gonna back up
Okay.
to the
Good
water
turn.
here.
After Brand, it is Nikana.
Nikana is going to smack a heal on himself real quickie.
Yeah.
Put him back to normal.
And so, based on that flux, there is a centered, basically, thunder lightning storm around me.
Yeah, it's like the weather in the general area. It's not like you have lightning zapping from you.
Well, still, in that case, I'm going to still dart
behind him. If I've read my reach correctly, I can stand here to do it.
Yep.
And I'm going to take from my inventory and my one of my 2 staffs, my obsidian staff, and going to try and pierce him with it with an attack to use as a lightning rod.
Ah. Look at you. Okay. Roll that attack. 97 is a hit. How much damage do you deal?
I had to do some quick calculations. I think 30 with the staff.
Okay. Good hit.
And then back up the remainder of my movement.
Okay.
I didn't like getting hit.
Is it me, or does he look like he has a big orange fro right now?
He does. It does look like that. You're right. Tokens for the win. Gorik's up next. I need 2 rolls from chat for Gorik, and then I need 1 roll from chat for the environmental stuff. Flynn, you're up.
All right. I am going to step up behind him. Power attack, power attack, power attack.
Just dumping it all in. I love it.
Just dumping it all in. Let me subtract this one. Good.
While you're doing that, Gorik's first attack, swing and a miss, after getting up and meandering closer. And then I need 2 more rolls still from chat. Let's see. Now, looking at Flynn, 56 is a miss, 82 and 95 are both power attack hits. So how much damage is that? Flynn?
Are power attacks double damage also, or?
Yep.
Then just the crit one's 48, 48, 96, right? Or no, yeah, 96.
Yep. Dang. Exemplary hit.
And then
Gorik hits as well.
Back.
Smart. Gorik hits with his flaming greatsword and kind of helps spark the flame even more on him. He is now officially on fire from the leg area. And then give me 1 roll. Let's see if a lightning strike hits Nikina's lightning rod that he put on. 36 does not mean that a lightning strike hits. So lightning hits nearby. It scares Callisto. And she says, I am afraid to die. And moves closer to behind Gorik.
Well, how out of character of you.
This place is much harsher than the Azure.
There's chaos everywhere.
Flash floods, lightning.
At least we understand the chaos we came from.
So, kind of looking around, he's had a couple of things happen, this ogre. Firstly, he's on fire, so he's actually going to take 20 fire damage right now. Looking down, he sees Jensar and Gorik, who he knows he's hit at least once. But Flynn, those 2 attacks got his attention, and so he is going to turn around angrily, and with his flaming fro, he is going to walk towards you.
I start pointing at Nikina.
He sees both of you. You both hit him pretty well. And he is now going to roll his attacks. The first one is not a crit. 114 is a hit to Flynn. Nikina, yes. A natural 100 to you. And then 36 to Flynn, which I'm assuming is a miss.
No.
74 last time with the crit.
This is going to be slightly different, I believe. Yeah, this will be slightly different, Nikina. Does 36 hit Flynn?
No, not even close.
That's what I thought.
I did put my armor on and everything, so
okay.
I'm good.
So, Flynn, you take 38 damage. Nikina, because this isn't an arc attack, this is a normal attack for him, and it is a crit, you are going to take 116 damage.
Whoa. Ow. I am 1 point above unconscious.
You took that like a champ. I got a newfound respect for you.
You just hear like a cat whimper.
I could have sworn you would have just been killed by that hit.
So Nikana was hit with the flat end of the warhammer and is currently in an indentation in the ground. Like cartoon style when someone gets stepped on by a giant. That's what he's experiencing. So Jensar, you're up.
Yeah. I got you, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Rei Shinobi granting Nikana a full heal. Good for you.
Nice.
Tofu is gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, Tofu, you can cancel that out if you want. Jensar with a 70 to attack. He is currently unaware of you, so you hit.
Nice. That would be 46 damage.
Is that a sneak attack?
I love you, chat.
46 damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Everyone's so angry at Rei Shinobi for keeping Nikana alive. After Jensar, it is Brand.
I mean, the last one worked so well. Oh, can I get there?
You should be able to get there.
4, 5, yeah. Ah! Oh my, he is on fire though.
Oh, thanks for the gifted sub.
Oh,
That's so
drat.
wonderful. So again, Brand, he is unaware, so the 71 is a hit. The 65 is not.
Okay. Those were power attacks as well, so.
Okay, so the 71 hits, the other one doesn't. How much damage?
Power attacks are double, right? So
Yes.
32.
Okay. Good hit. Brand, you have knocked him unconscious.
And stay down, you flaming whatever thing with your big old thing. And oh my goodness, somebody kick him again while he's down.
Nikana will absolutely capitalize on that opportunity.
Right.
All right, so the ogre is unconscious. What do you all do?
He's still on fire.
Dissect it.
Somebody put
You
the fire
you
out.
just see Nikana in a kind of almost a blind rage, just stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and
Oh
stabbing.
my goodness.
Yes.
Nikana
Several of his
kills the
lives
ogre
flash.
outright.
Several of his lives flash before his eyes.
Nikana, I need you to roll a stamina check.
Uh-oh. I think we know which way he's falling. Timber.
Oh no, he's already on the ground. But 37 is not enough to avoid catching fire. You're going to take 30 fire damage, and now you have to figure out how to put yourself out.
My ward is still on, to be fair.
This isn't magical fire. This is straight up fire.
Son of a biscuit.
This is that normal fire.
Yeah, that
It's worse. Far,
that
far
fabled,
worse.
fabled normal fire.
You can take a
Nikana
swim.
Nikana starts running over to the water while healing himself. Just smacking himself in the face.
Yeah. All right.
Just all kinds of kitty shrieks.
You leap into the water, and now I need you to make another stamina check.
Causes a flash flood.
No, because he leapt into the water and doesn't know how to swim that well. But 95, you quickly figure it out, and you're good. You climb back out.
You are kitty
I
paddling.
like to think instead of figuring out how to swim, it's more like hits the water, douses the fire, and the cat instinct of get the hell out of the water kicks in, and you just like
Bounces off of the
Yeah,
water.
it finally kicks in. So, the sun rises and the clouds clear not long after the ogre is felled. The dawning sun peeks through the trees. You must find out where you are and how to find Basileus Karnrar and end him. So, what do you do?
Does anybody have one of those spells of intuit direction or anything like that? Or like seeing things that are lost? Or get us the heck out of Dodge? Anything like that?
No. Just licking the wounds.
So, any ideas? Any direction you'd like to go, assuming you don't have anything to point you in a clear path?
There's nothing that we like.
East is always good.
From
Is he still on fire?
The fire has dwindled because of the rain now.
Nikita's kind of just gotten nearby the still kind of embers, just sort of hunkered down.
Actually, on second thought, I think we should go north, and I immediately go in this direction. I have no idea which way north is.
Is there?
Roll a
Flynn.
speech check, Flynn.
Hold on.
Everyone roll a speech check. Chat, I need to roll for Gorik, too.
Wait, are we rolling a speech check or just a regular check?
Speech check. This is against Flynn declaring north is whatever direction he's going. Gorik believes everyone with raise
Gorik
8.
and Nikina, are 100% on
Tofu's
board with this plan.
Callisto is not on board. Well, she can determine whether or not he knows what he's doing. Brand and Jensar don't believe you know where you're going, Flynn, but it's up to them if they want to say anything. Nikina thinks you know exactly where you're going, though. Nikina and Gorik are both on board.
We trust you 100%.
You got it, buddy!
I don't care which way we go, but I do want to look because we came in right on the heels of Karnrar.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see it. If I remember correctly, we searched for signs of them when we first arrived and didn't see anything, right?
Correct. There were footsteps leading to about where the river was, and then they stopped completely.
Yeah.
So, don't worry about it, Brand. I mean, we know that we are next to this water river thing, and there probably aren't many of those in this land. So, I mean, look at this amazing thing. There can't possibly be more than this one.
I don't trust you one bit.
Wait a minute.
A little bit. But I do think we should go that direction, so.
Do you think this is the water that Mr. David talked about sailing on in his boat thing?
I mean,
There's not enough of it here.
Yeah, a boat would not fit on that.
Thing.
Well, how big are boats?
Maybe it was enough for his boat.
He had a little boat.
So do you all carry on with Flynn leading the way?
Are we crossing the water, or are we traveling like?
We gotta be crossing because the footprints led in this direction. This is where we lost the trail.
They walked in the water.
Just like everybody does when they're trying to hide their tracks.
So, after a while, I'm gonna do some things right quick like.
By the way, for those of you in our Discord, I have been posting GIFs of Nikina's status throughout the night.
Oh, wonderful. So, after a while, a clearing can be seen through the tree line. Nearing it, ruins can be spotted between the gaps in the trees. The eroded stone pillars and walls appear to have been here for ages. A quick inspection as you enter into the clearing leads you to believe there have not been any residents in this place for some time. And I'll move you guys a little bit closer. What do you do?
Oh, let's explore this. I don't think anybody's been here. We could be discoverers, and we could discover something. We could bring back treasures. So if we ever find our way home, which we probably won't, so we might as well just explore this because we're never getting home, you guys.
That is a good idea. We live here now. This
So-
is
Is
our
everything
home.
this color?
So as you guys walk by pillars, you notice that there are writings on them.
Can we read them?
Who is going to inspect the inscriptions?
Do I even know how to read? I can't remember.
I'll inspect it.
You know how to read something.
Okay. So it looks like Brand and maybe Jensar is inspecting the other one.
Yeah.
So the inscriptions are written in ancient Athelian, which just so happens to be exactly what you guys can read.
Oh, how convenient.
Yep. The text reads, "This settlement is a testament to Onris's compassion and determination. Through kindness, peace can be brokered for all of Arrogate."
Arrogate? I mean, like, is that where we are? Arrogate.
No, that says Arrogate.
Is that because this is just like a great place?
Nice.
I've heard it's pronounced Earth.
Ah, Earth.
It says Arrogate! It's not even close to Earth!
That's all it says is just testament to whatever
Onris.
Onris.
This looks like a much better place that we could have stayed at right here. Look at the size of this building.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Maybe
several.
this can be our home now because
This
we'll
is
never get
several-
into our real home.
True. This is several hours walk away from where you where you were.
Are there windows?
It appears to be. Peering in, Jensar, you see a home that has a bed and some furnishings, though they're in disrepair and seem to be very, very old.
All right. No potency, huh?
Not really. So,
I'm feeling quite a bit out of sorts. I need some potency.
Start
Looking
using it all.
looking around, there are 3 homes that seem to be still intact, though in disrepair. Most of the rest of the settlement has become true ruins. Brand, the home you are next to. Oh, Brand needs to stop and roll a stamina check. Or a sneak check, sorry.
Uh-oh. I have no sneakiness.
What you do?
I don't know. It's just
You
like,
get a D100. Just take it.
Was 72 your roll?
yes.
All right, that's a not too bad of a roll, but I need a roll from chat now. And chat's gonna have a +10 bonus to their roll. Well, because what you see, Brand, as you enter, oh good lord, they rolled a 6. So 16. Brand, as you near that doorway, you look in and you can see a very peculiar looking creature. It's got 4 legs, fur like Nikona, it's dark fur, and its eyes seem to glisten in the dim light. You instinctively stop in your tracks and very stealthily back up, out of eyesight. You have no idea what that creature was, but it is a creature.
Was it the same, like, was it Nikona's size or was it smaller?
It looks
Can't
like
get
if
much smaller.
Nikona was on 4 legs, like walking on all 4s, but a very fine fur as opposed to Nikona's thick fur.
I'm fluffy.
Yo, Nikona.
What?
Shh. Shut your big yelp. There's a critter in there.
What's a yawp?
I don't know.
I
Your
don't know.
mouth.
Shut up.
She's making up her own stuff. That's her potency withdrawal. Is she's making up new stuff.
Flynn, you are, that's a good roll. Let's get a roll from chat to see if, well, where are you going, Flynn?
I am going to take a look at whatever Brand is talking about.
Okay, so we're gonna use chat's
Nothing could
23,
possibly
which is
go
33. So Flynn, you are well hidden. You kind of near and get
There's
right.
a thing in that building.
You're able to get right there and peek in.
Well, Nicken is curious too, so.
I gotta move the map.
Well, seeing as how
I see
Ray and
nothing.
Val rolled 23.
I don't see anything. Okay. I
What
see a
about-
table and some stuff. What critter?
There was like a critter, but he looked like Nikina, but he was like if he walked around like on all his hands and feet, and he was
Oh.
This? Nikina does a handstand.
no like you have like both feet and both hands on the ground.
I
He
can't
was in
tell if
there.
it's friendly, but it does look like Nikina. It has a little bit less fur about the head and face.
Nikina, you're
We
able
can try to talk to it.
Feed it a snack. Everybody likes snacks.
What was that, David?
You're able to sneak up right behind Flynn and peer in.
That doesn't seem like a really efficient way to stand.
It looks like it's licking its paws, like it's in chill mode.
Does this house look more upkept than the other ones?
Not so much. It looks like it's been lived in by this creature and maybe some of its family members or other critters before. You're not entirely sure.
I can tell by looking at it that it's not intelligent, is basically what you're saying. I can tell it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nikita cocks his head watching it lick its paws and just kind of instinct just
Does the same thing.
that is kind of relaxing.
Yeah, why don't we just leave it be? It looks like it's taken over that little shack there, and we could take over one of these others and declare that our base of operations, and then we can just venture out from here and learn as much as we can about this land. And
Does
if
that
ever
mean
we
we're
need
gonna run into whatever that is again?
what that, it seems to be fine over there. We'll just stay out of its way. It'll probably stay out of ours.
You don't think that it's gonna like sneak up on us and like sit on our faces and smother us to death and
I
night?
mean, could there be another one in the other ones?
Ever since we've met your mom, Bran, you've been really worried about this different things. Did she abuse you? Do you have memories of abuse?
I've always
What?
been worried about things.
What brand are you thinking of? She's always been worried about ducklings.
No, this just seems unreasonable to think that it's gonna crawl on our face and smother us.
I don't know. Maybe he'll stab us in the back. I just don't trust that little
There
thing.
is a razor on the table.
It's gonna get a nice
He's
shave.
gonna take that razor and he's gonna slit
Brand.
all our throats.
I think we'll be fine. We'll stay out of its way. It'll stay out of ours. I'm sure of it.
All right, but if he comes, I'm offering you up.
Fine.
Brand, please allow me to put your mind at ease.
I don't trust it at all, but if it goes wrong and I'm right, then you can die.
There you go. So, I'm assuming you guys back up away from the house then.
Yes. Yeah, let's just leave that be. We don't need to mess around with
Unless-
that.
what are you?
Jensar,
No,
are you
Jensar's
walking
doing
into
it.
the house?
No. Maybe.
Jensar, what are you doing, dear?
Jensar,
I
roll
can
a sneak
turn-
check. Chat,
Jensar
I
just-
need a roll from you.
I can turn into the critters.
Jinsar just kicks the door in.
Are we suffering any potency regeneration issues? Or are we still regenerate as normal? We just feel lacking.
That. You still regenerate as normal, you just feel a lack of abundant potency. Jensar, I need a sneak check from you versus chat's 66. 78. Good roll.
Brad just hears Nick and I go,
That is exactly how I feel.
Jensar, you can see the animal inside.
I can. Oh, there he is. It's like hiding under the table or something. So, seeing the creature, I'm gonna kind of squat down. Ah, you are so beautiful.
Wait, you're going to try this?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right,
Wilderness.
roll a wilderness check.
here we go.
Chat,
Family.
I need a roll for the opposed wilderness check. What are you trying to do with this? Are you trying to make it friendly? Are you trying to tame it?
Well, you said it's in chill mode, so I'm just seeing if it'll, come over like a normal cat
Okay.
creature.
Well, chat rolled a 14 natural. They get a plus 40, so it's a 54. Which Tofu rolled a D1000. Oh my goodness! And Neri rolled a natural 100. So that's
Funny thing is, if it was me, they'd probably force a reroll.
yeah. So, Jensar, you are. You kind of get it snarls at you for a minute. And then it nears hesitantly as you bend down to appear non-threatening.
Nick is just behind.
All right.
Hi, friend! What do you do now? It's approached you. You have nothing in your hand offering it.
Just your fingertips.
Like, are you?
Whisker lickens.
I am.
Some fancy.
I am a Frenchman. So I'm going to Pepe Le Pew this thing.
You're gonna
try and have
stink
sex
it?
with
You're
it?
gonna toot on it?
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure that counts as an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Wait,
Kiss of death!
are you really about to just try and befriend it
Seduce
with
a wild
love?
animal.
This is the first time you've ever asked that, so yes, I'm going for it.
Roll a wilderness check. You're rolling against chat's natural 100.
Well, that's a stack deck.
Well, you rolled a 25, natural 10. As you bend down to, I'm assuming what, from Animaniacs, just petting it way too hard,
Wait, are you talking about the Elmira Fudd?
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, sorry, wrong reference.
From Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
It took me so long to realize she was the amalgamation of Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, so that's exactly what happens. It doesn't like it, and then it lunges at you to bite you. Everyone roll initiative. This is bad news.
I
had
literally,
no part of this.
if anyone was watching or looks back at this, you could see me sink in my chair laughing. The second his token moved, I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, 25. Woo!
Chat, let's get some. I need 4 rolls in chat, please.
Why 4?
I'm sorry, I need a 5th roll
It has
for
4
Goric.
claws.
So
Why are there so many?
79 for Goric, and then I need 4 more rolls for the enemies that you just unleashed upon yourself.
Enemies,
All 4
plural?
of these animals that live inside here rush
I like
to
it.
attack Jensar.
I like that Dion got his revenge for the bomb, and then Ray had to immediately put that balance back into sway.
Yeah. So,
Oh wait, are we healed from the last battle?
I am.
Yes, everyone should have regenerated by now.
He said it was a couple hours.
Yeah.
I healed myself. I made sure of it.
Hours, that's only 2 hit points.
This
I wish I had said it, but instinctually, out of character, I would have warded myself as soon as Jinsar started screwing around. But I didn't say it. So.
You did not say it, so you're on your own, buddy. All right. So Jensar, this thing lunges forward at you to maul you with all 4 of its attacks. What's your armor rating?
Oh my god.
Oh, not that high. Oh
God.
my.
Jinsar's dead.
68.
Okay, so it hits you 3 times, one of which is a crit, which means you are going to take 60 damage.
For sure.
Raven! David 3 says, "Yarr, I'm crazy."
You picked the best time to show up, bud.
Yeah, in spirit. Welcome, Raven. Thank you for the sub. You are an amazing individual. So Jensar takes 60 damage. After that, we are going right into turn order. Flynn, you are up first.
It's funny, I changed it to Flynn takes his time to get ready and I roll high.
That's exactly how that works.
Alright. I can't see anything from where I'm at, so I don't really know that.
All you hear is and Jensar go, "Ah!"
I will move over to here to get a good look at what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. All right, I guess I don't want to have to hit something for somebody else's stupidity, but the situation warrants it, so I will
But
step
here
up.
we are.
You may be wondering why I'm surrounded by cats.
80, 89, 88.
Those are some great hits. All of them are, in fact, hits.
All right, so that is, what's that, 48, 62?
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. Good hit. After Flynn, it is...
72.
Oh,
It
okay,
didn't seem quite right. Yeah, 72.
After Flynn is Goric, so if I can get some 2 rolls from chat for Goric, we'll do his, and then Jensar, you're up. Jensar is pondering his options.
He's in the middle of being a kitty chew toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of how to capitalize on that. So, what I'm going to do, I just don't have it
Jinsar
right
is a
now.
personification of, you know what this fire needs? A can of gasoline.
Uh-huh.
Some fireworks.
So I am going to first shape change into a Wexlebin,
Okay.
and then try to roll a stamina check to pin it in a very Disney lion-esque movie way.
All right, you're going full Nala. That will work. So, Jensar shape changes into a Wexlebin. It's weird
Why not?
pincer, needle legs, whatever things. Make it scared enough to where you can actually pin it down. And so you're kind of right on top of it, Lion King style, and you notice the 3 other animals identical to it in the same room. Are you going to try
Well,
and
then.
do anything with your attack, or just keep it pinned down?
I'm just gonna keep it pinned down.
Okay.
Maybe one of my other teammates can capitalize on this.
True. Speaking of, Goric runs up and hits it twice, dealing a solid amount of damage. Thank you for those rolls, chat. After that, it is the other 2, and so Jensar,
See how
the
flexible
fight or
these kitties
flight
are.
kicks in, and the other two run up next to him, and they are going to try and pull you off of that. And so let's get 2 rolls from chat. This is going to be an opposed stamina check, Jensar. So you go ahead and roll your single stamina check, and then we'll see what chat gets. Ray Shinobi keeping you locked down with a natural 16, but Jensar rolled a 12. Oh my.
Goodbye!
Oh,
I live here now!
Raven.
Just pulled inside.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Raven's saying let's throw Bridge of Death in chat, so I mean, I think why not? So
Raven, you miss me getting hit to 1 HP over passing out.
yeah. So the animals both grab you simultaneously and cooperatively yeet you towards the back of the room. You're gonna take 10 damage from being thrown.
Oof.
And the other one gets up. And so that's those guys' turn. Brand, you're up.
Did Wexleb and Jensar look pretty damaged?
Fairly.
I mean, because he took some.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Duckling.
I don't know. This one's a little more stupid than other ones, but
This duckling has no survival skills.
For sure.
He does not. He does not.
He's the duckling
dear,
that
I
like
can't
walks
do-
towards the storm drain.
Drat. I'm trying to see if any of my healing spells are ranged, and I don't think they are.
There's
Is
single
minor
target
heal
melees.
ranged?
Minor. That's single target melee, so you'd have to walk up to him.
Okay. Lay hands is also not. We'll drain it because I already might want to. I guess I just have to like wall up this little fuzzy with my shield. I don't really want to, but maybe I can just knock you out.
I like that you call it this little fuzzy.
Well, how big is he? He's not that big, is he?
I mean, he's bigger than Nikona would be if he were on all fours.
Well.
Maybe grab their tail. I don't like that.
Ooh, 110 is a good hit.
2.
And 79 hits. How much damage total?
32.
All right. That one is officially knocked out.
okay, y'all, you see, I just smashed him. Y'all just stay, something
Down, kitty.
down.
So the next one up is the one that just went forward to attack. Who is that? Brand, you're getting attacked.
Token just moved.
I couldn't see. There's so much health
No,
bars.
I think I'll move right over here. Thank you very
Oh,
much,
it's
sir.
yeah, too late for them. So no, it juts out.
Duck and wee.
Nikona, you seem familiar to it, so it's gonna attack you. You
Wait,
can
what?
thank your best
Wait,
friend
I'm standing in
Brand
front of
for
him.
that. Oh, now you're gonna take the attack? Okay. Brand is being attacked, for reference, and it goes to Maul Brand.
Use your shield.
What's your armor rating?
70.
All right, well, it hits you a lot, and it looks like none of them are crits. So you're welcome. So you are going to take 60 points of damage.
Hell, stop being so stabby.
Nikona, you are up.
As big as they are, is there a path through them into the room?
Not really. You can stamina check to see if you can parkour your way in. You
Can I at
have to
least
yell
punch them or-
parkour.
Can I at least try and punch them around Bran?
You can actually kind of step into the same
Okay,
area Brand is.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to hit her.
Brand and
So-
Gorik are large enough to where you can kind of duck and weave.
I'll pop in. I'll show you what a real animal can do. I don't know.
93 is a hit, 82 is a hit. Is that
That's
all?
64 total.
Okay.
And then I guess I got to back up. Or no.
Up to you, I don't care.
Oh, sorry.
Good
I had
hits.
just
I
moved
can
so
stand
that-
in place seeing how Brent just got mauled a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, you can step in front of her, no problem. And lastly, Nikina, the last one's going to attack you because you're the target in front of it. What's your armor rating?
69.
Nice. In that case, you get hit for 45 damage.
Okay.
After that, we're back up top. Flynn, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna power attack.
Okay.
Just remember we gotta take 10 points off of the roll because it's gonna automatically do the full
I gotcha.
to hit modifier.
That is a crit, I believe, on the first one. Second one's a hit. And third one is a miss.
All right. So it's a crit and a power attack. Is that double?
I think it's double.
Double would be 96 for the first hit, and it would be 48 for the second hit.
Very masterfully, you decapitate this animal right in front of its skin.
Oh my.
I guess he's more of an animal than we. I don't know.
Good rolls, Flynn. After, let's see. After Flynn, it is Gorik, so I need 2 rolls from chat, and then Jensar, you can take your turn.
Alrighty.
I would like to expose my soft underbelly to the cats. Just like, what
No,
else
they're
could you
being
do?
mean.
I'm gonna throw a bomb in this enclosed room.
I'm gonna swallow.
Well, now that you mention it,
Don't.
Good
So
rolls,
I-
chat. Gorik hits twice for one of the animals that are left.
so I take off towards the corner of the room, changing back into myself, kind of turning around, and I lob a potion of poison of ill health, which I'm going to aim for right here.
What is the range on that?
It's 20 radius. So it hits this the cat in the corner, the cat in front of the door,
But not the cat on the other
but
side.
not the cat on the other side of the door.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, how much damage is that, and do I need to roll anything?
I don't know about rolling anything, but it does 15 points of damage every turn for 3 turns.
Okay. So they all take 15 now.
See.
After Jensar's turn, it is Brand.
Oh my. Can I reach this guy too, or just this one?
Yeah, they're both kind of right next to each other.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of reach around Nikina and
Just let it go. Don't pay that any heed.
just gonna
Gloss right over that one.
the first one to here, which I'm guessing is not a hit.
Actually, it is.
Okay. And then the other one as well, and that's 16 damage each.
Okay. Good hits.
And then I want to move actually to... Are there any other windows along here?
Not looking down that side of the wall.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
One is going to maul you, Nikona.
Oh, of course.
4 hits, so that's 60 damage to you.
Oh, goodness.
And then you're up.
Oh, now I'm up good, because I need to heal myself. Holy crap.
Raven leapt through one of the windows.
I was going to say, I could just imagine Brand on the window, rapping on it angrily at Jinsar. You get out there. You get out here right now.
Don't make me come in after you.
Okay, healed myself with one and punchy with the other. Miss.
Yeah, that's not a hit, sadly. After Nikona is the last one. Flynn, it's going to attack you. And it only hits once, I believe, right?
Let me check the rolls real quick.
99.
70 something.
Yeah, if you're
99
70,
hits.
so you take.
I'm 80 something.
Okay, so you
99
take.
definitely hits.
You take 15 damage.
Yeah, my armor rating's 82.
Okay. After that, it is back to Flynn.
Oh, all right. Well, normal attacks around this time on the one that just hit me.
That is a crit.
So 2 hits, maybe.
Yeah,
And
a
one's a
crit,
crit?
a hit, and a normal hit. So, are they all against the
so
same
that's
one?
72. Yeah, they're all against the same two. I mean, same one.
All right, so it's 72 total.
Yeah, 72 total because it was a crit, a hit, and a miss, right?
Yeah, or no, the last one was a hit.
Oh, was it? Then 96.
Okay. What's the last one? The last one's damage rating is 24. You knock the top one out, and then I'm gonna put your other hit on the lower one.
Oh, okay.
After Flynn, it is Gorik. And then after Gorik, it is Jinsar. Rolls from chat, please.
Clicking black chat.
Ooh, nice. Jinsar, is that an attack with your 87?
It is. I run up and power attack this one's bum.
Okay. That is a hit. How much damage do you deal?
That will be 46.
Well, between you and Gorik, you knock this one unconscious as well.
Oh, goody.
Thanks for the rolls, chat. For Gorik, excellent rolls. So you stand in this house now, and there's one decapitated animal and 3 unconscious ones. What do you do?
Dissect them.
I figured you would say that.
Save the meat.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
I don't know. Is Nikona allowed to eat this?
Like, so here's my thought.
Well,
We're gonna make it back to the. What?
Talk.
What?
What's your
I'm
idea?
thinking we need to like harvest everything: fur, teeth, the whole 9.
Oh yeah,
Well,
like
you
I wonder how
harvest-
much money these teeth are worth.
Exactly.
You harvest everything you can, but more importantly, let's make sure that the meat doesn't spoil. And so, what techniques do we use in the Azure for meat? Do we still use like salt and stuff like that to try to help preserve it, or do we do different things in the Azure? What's our technique for preserving meat in the Azure?
Most of the time it's magical, but you do use seasonings and stuff like that.
Mrs.
So
Dash.
you use salt, things like that.
Salt-free seasoning.
So we would have knowledge of potentially curing. I guess. Let me
Like
just toss a roll in there to see.
Yeah. between you
Jinsar
and
knows
Jinsar.
all about it. Jinsar, you say that me.
That was to harvest.
Jinsar is
Jinsar harvests
he's
and
dry.
preserves.
He's dry aging that meat.
Yeah. So you make it happen. Does that mean you kill the rest of them?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
what he's doing. I don't
Do
feel
we
that we
have to
need to
kill
necessarily
them?
kill them. We just need to.
I'm using
eat
the. I'm using the straight razor on the table.
Maybe
mine
Wow, Sweeney Todd up in here.
like tell us something about who used to live here. Do you think
So
they can talk?
The cats?
I don't know. This is a strange world. Maybe they speak. I don't know. Nikina speaks. He kind of looks like.
Cats do not speak.
Brand,
Wait, are
roll a
you-
general
you-
check as you enter the home.
Do you think I'm the same as them?
No, I'm just saying like you're similar, and I just have to go off of what I am familiar with to extrapolate.
Listen, when we saw snow, I didn't say, "Hey, that's you."
Right, all of you rock elementals do not look the same.
Well, he did go
Okay,
there
I'm
with the rock
sorry.
element
I'm
pot.
sorry for
No, he
being
said that's my food pile, and then this is where I poop. That's a natural assumption
apparently
and correct.
walking into the.
So Brand searches the home, and in it you find a little armoire over here.
Oh, treasure.
Brad finds a note like, Mrs. Leopold and her treasured cats. I love my cats so
Brand,
much.
as you peer in some of the open drawers, you see a shirt, and it looks like it's embroidered with these magical runes on it.
Fancy
I
shirt
do
to go
like
with the fancy
clothing.
hat you never wear.
I know.
I lost that fancy hat.
Aw, fancy hat and chat, because
It
Brand
lives on
apparently
in
lost
memory.
it.
You say that like there was an accident. You're like, I throw the hat. I throw the hat. I'm gonna give this guy the hat. You were trying to get rid of that hat so hard.
I was trying to make it useful. Do I know what the runes on the shirt say?
Aw,
Reading
Raven's
them-
depressing me in chat.
I'll read that later aloud. It's really funny though. The shirt simply reads a spellbinding, and it looks like it gives whoever wears it some bolstered metabolism. So you will have
Metabolism?
+4 health regeneration while wearing that shirt.
It's a diet shirt.
Shirt of strength.
See, that's a pyramid scheme that would take off.
Or
Buy our diet shirts. They increase your metabolism.
so I took the +10 regen health shoes. Does anybody want this shirt? Assuming that you're not gonna burst into flames when you put it on.
I mean, this shirt doesn't interfere with my robe, does it?
It would, I think.
Then not me.
Wait, there's chest and torso. So if you're wearing the robe as chest armor in that slot, then you also have a torso slot you can use.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it if no one else wants it then.
Okay.
But I'm not clamoring.
So Brand has kind of searched this home pretty well while Jensar performs his ritual.
Braves.
Yeah. What else do you guys do?
I like to imagine Jensar's like wearing one as a cloak with the head still intact. He just like stands up with like the blood things on his cheek. He's like shaking 2 bones. Like just the most ridiculous ritual ever.
You're doing like the witch doctor dance.
Yeah, like around one of them.
Yeah. So Jensar takes a while to do that. Do you guys inspect some of the other homes?
I don't think Mr. Jinsar's okay.
I've got the erythane madness.
He has never been okay.
That's a true statement.
But yeah, I would assume we're gonna keep, searching through everything nearby, right, guys?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
While I do my thing.
All right. So you guys splitting up?
I'm not sure we should split up. That just seems like what if there was just two of us and we came across more of these like little beasts, and then there would just be two of us and then we die instead of them dying.
Miss Brand, do you need a hug?
I don't feel
She's
well.
thinking safety, and I agree with her
don't
here.
feel well.
We're in a strange place, and if we split up, one of us may not make it back to the group.
So, do we just slowly pointing to Jinsar doing his little voodoo dance?
He'll be fine!
He'll be fine. The rest of us can explore as a group.
Well, at this point, I'm at the part of the ritual where I've got each cat like this, and I'm having like
A puppet talk?
Desecrating the
think that
corpses
is
is a
part.
lovely stage.
Yeah.
I don't think
This
that's
is the
part
weird
of the
part of it.
ritual.
So you guys kind of travel back out into the center of town and leave Jinsar to his business. There are two homes, one above you on the map and one below you on the map. Which one do you guys want to inspect first?
Which looks smaller.
The one to the top of you.
All right, let's go to the west. The one west of us.
While
You're
we're
just
walking, I
boldly
just
stating directions.
kind of
west.
quietly to Brand. Miss Brand, if I die, please don't let him do that to me.
That's a deal.
Flynn
Thank you.
enters the home. There's a little landing area and then stairs up a little ways to. Apparently, this home is built a little bit above the rest of the surrounding area.
I heard they built this
Flynn?
city on rock and roll.
Maybe.
That would be kind of tough.
So, entering.
Is this a home for ants?
It's a very tiny home, yeah. So, searching around, you're able to kind of see some key things. Entering kind of the common area, you see a fireplace, you see a chair. Peering in some of the side rooms, you see like a storage area where one would probably prepare food and meals and things, and then the bedroom. Roll a Flynn and Nikina, roll a general check for me.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, since we are potency starved right now, or we feel potency starved, would we be extra sensitive to items that contain potency right now?
Yes.
Well, not with rolls like that, but
Brand.
normally, right?
We are the best searching crew.
So Nikina and Flynn peruse the entire home, searching to the best of their ability. But Brand walks in and looks right on the bed, and on the bed is an open map that somehow you guys missed.
Yeah, that was.
They were in a hurry.
It blend in with the sheets. The pages blend in with the sheets.
It just sort of jumped out.
And so, looking at it, you find I'm just gonna put this for all to see.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make it
Kind
like
of.
super huge.
I can see the tiniest little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
So, for those of you on stream, I'm just gonna zoom in. But looking at this map and kind of perusing it, you see that Onrus is labeled as just Onrus, the settlement of Onrus, though clearly this is commonly known as the ruins of Onrus. But you are in the country of Arrogate, on the world of Erethe.
Huh.
And so looking
Let's
around,
see, it says Earth.
you don't necessarily know which direction you are facing or anything like that, but you can clearly see some settlements around.
Oh, good.
Do we see the river on that map that we were at?
No, apparently it was just a small minor stream.
Okay.
Well,
So-
at least we know where we are.
Yeah. Now,
It had a kiosk. You are here.
yes. So,
Where's
having
the
inspected
red
that
eggs?
home, you guys move to the home below you on the map. Now, this one appears to be a pretty odd layout, all things considered. Apparently, you enter into a bedroom for some reason. Maybe this was like a sheriff or someone's home. And then there you can see a bunch of things. There's a closet, there's a hallway with stairs down into like a small
Gork's just
cellar.
on the bed.
Yeah, Gorik's sitting down. I've never felt such comfort.
This is a weird house.
I don't know that was made to support your weight.
Not many things are.
Roll for bed integrity.
I'll let chat roll that. So, kind of roaming about the house, you see a lot of fine furnishings. This is clearly the largest home in this settlement.
And samurai armor?
It is a elegant outfit that is on display in the home. 23, the bed breaks, Gorik falls to the ground. Ah!
There's blood everywhere.
I like to think even on the ground in pieces, he's like, still haven't known comfort like this.
Yeah. Now, Nikona, as you inspect the outfit, you notice that the shirt is a material you haven't seen before. It looks like a bunch of small diamonds fastened together into some kind of mesh fabric. Picking it up, it seems light, but taking your claws and scratching against it, it seems very resilient. Like it could very easily prevent any type of cut or pierce. It is a diamondine coat.
I like before you even said it, my first thought is Nikona's gonna scratch it.
Yeah, I figured you would do that. Yeah.
Guys, I found a really shiny shirt.
So
I compare it to what I'm wearing for armor. Does it seem sort of related or not related?
Good, isn't it?
it's what are you wearing right now?
Mine is leather. I don't know if this probably classifies as cloth. I don't know. But I am wearing ceremonial Adilian set +2. So my coat is actually providing me 50. Well, actually, 4 that comes from my skill.
So this is much
It's providing me
stronger than
11.
your chest, your coat that you're wearing right now. This is like way more resilient to damage.
Do I feel that I would get my bonus for light melee or light armor with
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
If nobody wants this, I call dibs on this fancy stuff.
Go for it.
So,
Yeah, by all means.
having taken some time to evaluate your surroundings and where you are, you decide to rest in the ruins of Onrus for the evening, claiming one of the open homes as your own while you rest.
I like to believe that Jensar made a sleeping bag out of at least one of the cats.
Oh,
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
He's
Jensar,
taunting.
you have learned how to transform into a leopard.
Ooh, leopards.
Yep, it effectively just gives you 4 melee attacks.
Nice.
Yep. So, we're going to end the session there. Great job tonight, everyone. There were a lot of near-death experiences tonight.
And most
Excellent
of them
work all around, yeah. Now, everyone gains 15 experience for the this leg of the adventure. So good job, everybody.
230.
Yes.
Gonna say it here.
So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating. You all are wonderful, and I am so appreciative of being able to do this week in and week out. Don't forget, if you haven't already, go over to shatteredtabletopgames.com/shop. The first 3 orders of the physical starter kit will get to you before Christmas. And if you are after those 3, you will be placed on the list to get as soon as we get more in. If you haven't already, follow us on socials, all of those places. Just type in Shattered Tabletop Games or Shattered Dungeons. And then definitely leave a review if you're listening on an app of any kind and not live. For those of you who are watching live, thank you for your roles tonight. Not only did you save a lot of our cast members from near death, but you also made things very interesting. So I'm very appreciative of that. So we will be back in a moment to discuss some deets, but for everyone else, have a great evening. We will see you next week on the next installment of Shattered Dungeons. Farewell.